So this is day one of me working on a new song called Salt Creek. Today is April 10th, 2022. And I'm just going to record little bits here and there as I learn the song to kind of see the progress, see how much I get each time. I've only watched about a minute and a half of Jim Pankey's tutorial on this, and then I stopped. I was like, that's all I'm going to do for today. So what I have so far is that you can start with this kind of 4 to 5 slide potatoes kickoff thing. And then you do a 2 to 5 slide. And then I already have a question for this next passage. Because you can achieve this sound by doing a pull off. But then you have like a double thumb pick, which I think you're supposed to avoid trying to do. So you can also pluck thumb 1. I like the sound of the pull off, but I don't think it's right with the right hand. So I'm going to have to explore that a little bit more. That's as far as I went in the video. So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get this song learned. Certainly don't have it all today. Okay, today is April 13th. I've been doing Salt Creek for a few days, although I don't think I actually played it yesterday. I played other stuff. And I just have the same beginning section I haven't gone on. But I did decide not to do a pull-off, but to do plucking the same string in the end of this passage. Comfortable with that passage, and then the next section has a new little lick at the end that I have to Today's April 15th, and that is how far I've gotten in Salt Creek this week. It's been a busy week with other musical things. I've had a lot of cello rehearsals and performances, so I have not learned a new section, but I have tried when I've played banjo this week to just kind of get more comfortable with that. I just keep looping it so I can land it, and my goal tomorrow is to add a new section, learn a whole new section of Salt Creek, so that I can progress further through the song. But I'm slowly speeding it up and slowly speeding it up. Does that even make sense? I am speeding it up and more comfortable landing the chords within it and don't have to think quite as hard. So that's where I am on April 15th with it. Today is April 18th, and I have the whole first half of Salt Creek learned. It's not crazy fast yet. I still have to think hard in certain areas to make sure I go the right direction, take the right lick. And I did make one change from Mr. Pankey's tutorial version that I'm learning. I love his version. It's a great version. But in his version, he has a slide. And I like that, but in like the fiddle version, it's more of a melodic lick. And I wanted to kind of keep that in there, so I am doing that. However, I first taught it to myself doing thumb, thumb, index, index as a pick pattern, and I decided that when the piece is sped up faster, it's going to be a little bit harder to do that kind of finger pattern. So I'm trying to retrain my brain to do index, thumb, which makes me think hard. So I'm going to play the first half for you, and we'll see if I mess that up or not, but that's what I'm working toward. All right. So that's the first half. I need to speed it up, clean it up, and learn the whole second half still, but it's a fun piece. Today's April 21st, and I learned the first part of the B section of Salt Creek minus the final melodic lick. This is the part that I learned last night. So all I have left is a little melodic lick at the end, and I think that's the whole song. I just have to put it together. Today is April 23rd, and I just learned the very last melodic lick in the B section of Salt Creek like 5 minutes ago. And it's a little bit challenging from a picking pattern, remembering like what order strings need to happen. So it goes, okay, sorry. Oh, I have to reach to the 8th fret. It's not weird. I mean, it's a good lick. Mr. Pankey, it's a good lick. But it confuses me because this is like a kind of an alternating roll. Then it's like a forward roll. Then it's like a backward roll. So my brain has to get used to those 3 different rolls in sequence. On it, put it all together, and hopefully the next time I'm here, it'll be the whole song. Hello, today is May 16th, and I've been working on Salt Creek for a little over a month now. I've come a long way on the piece, but I still have a long way to go. So you can hear where we are a month into the process, and maybe someday in the future I will come back and play an even more polished version than I can play today.